All right, just a minute 20 here before things get going. First round of the first game of the District 3 playoffs here. So this helps determine, well, it does determine who goes to regions. So team that wins bracket 1 will be the one seed from District 3 going, and the team that wins bracket 2. So double elimination tournament. Obviously, it'd be nice to stay just 4 wins and be done. But a loss today does not eliminate their chances to go to regions. Obviously, the path gets more difficult with any loss because the second loss will knock you out. But interesting team this year. Play with anybody, but when things go south, they go south. So hopefully, Royals come out, play good team style of game here, play fast, move the puck well, and if they do that, they can beat any team or hang with any team. But second, this group strays from the fundamentals of just moving the puck and being a team, things can go the wrong direction in a hurry. So I think Royals come into the district tournament as the 9 seed, if I'm not mistaken, and the Wayzata team they're facing, I think Wayzata Blue is the 8 seed. So it should be, in theory, an evenly matched game. But it all depends on who shows up and how they play. Team capable of making noise. They have lots and lots of ties against really good teams, but just not quite able to get over the hump against a lot of teams here. So hopefully today's a start of a magical run here for the Royals. Royals look to be back towards the lines they started with kind of earlier in the season here. Mason centering Brecken and Nolan. Their identity is kind of a hard-working, hard-pressure type of style line here, so hopefully they can start things off and give it a quick go. Mason pokes it into Brecken. Mason's going to take it down in. Shot on net right off the bat. Goalie makes a save. So I like that. Just quick shots on net. Royals not a whole lot of shots in the last game, so this important to get shots to the goalie. Draw comes back to the point. Oh, and good shot. Oh, that should be a goal. Oh, wow. Good shot from the point. Goalie with a save. Brecken had an opportunity there, but goalie was able to slide across and get a pad on it. Looked like an open net there, but it closed up in a hurry. Nolan with a shot towards the net. Mason's going to try to dig that out of the corner. He's got Brecken crashing towards the front. Got it up front. Good save there by the goalie. Good opening shift by this group. Brecken pokes it down. Mason's going to forecheck hard. He's going to get that puck. Oh, just missed that one. Tried to go upstairs. This is how you want to start it. The boys coming out with a quick burst here. Comes to the point. Going to dribble out. You know, those forward lines were changing behind and calling good, smart play to just rifle that puck in. Max first on it down in the corner. Comes out to Asher. Asher takes it, dances around one, gets, I'm not sure who slashed who, but Wayzata player loses the stick. Asher gets that further down into the zone. Max digs it out now. Puck tried to get out to the point there, didn't quite get through to the D. And Royals are offside. The Royals come out with a little bit of a hop here. I like to see it. Officially 3 shots on net. I feel like we got a couple more in there, but I like to see it so far. Wayzata forces their way through. Cooper with the puck. Drops it back to Gibb. Gibb tries to go back to Charles. Wasn't expecting it, and Wayzata able to collect that one. Gibb behind the net. Tries to shovel it up to Remy. Doesn't quite make it through. Charles with a good play in the corner, but then gets knocked down. Royals caught scrambling here a little bit. fired towards the front of the net. I don't think they got anything on net there. Puck sent out to the point. Remy tried to get it out. That got intercepted on the way through, and Wayzata fires it all the way down around again. Cooper back to Brooks. Brooks pressure behind, gets it up to Gibb, Cooper, and exits the zone with it. I think the Royals looking for a needed change here. Wayzata taking advantage, so they're going to come in with a little opportunity, but great play by Vincent to jump in there and get that puck. Brecken now gets around one. He's got a Wayzata defender behind him. Works his way through. Mason, goal. Brecken. Goal from Mason. I think Brecken should get an assist there, and Royals with a 1-0. Good start for this group. Been putting the pressure on, finally able to get one through. Said Brecken carried that puck in, kind of converged with Mason, get the puck through, and on the rebound, Mason with the goal. Ref talking with Rocky about something, not quite sure what that was about, but either way, Royals 1-0. See if they can get another one here. Puck flip down, Vincent gets that chipped up enough, gets to Nolan. Oh no. Wayzata on their second shot of the game cashes in. Get this thing knotted back up here at 1. Fortunate here, Royals need that momentum, and unfortunately took it right back. Rocky was safe. Wayzata from the point. This is a wide of the net. Will gives chase, but Wayzata first on as they come down from the point. Reversed back by Max. Gibb will chase. Asher now joins. And Wayzata playing with that puck down at the blue line. Taken by Asher. That's going to be a check, but they'll be checking next year, so no call. Max had it down low, taken from him. Wayzata reversed back through the pack and works their way out. They got 3-on-2 here at the blue line. Fired towards the net. Rocky sticks that away to the corner. Max lost it, but probably a good thing as he was headed right towards the Wayzata player. Wayzata trying to come off the other side. Goes top of this. Oh, good save by Rocky and Gibb. Good job to get that cleared away to safety. Not the pass that he was trying to make, but it ended up landing on Wayzata player right on the slot. And Wayzata will be going to the box with a interference penalty here, I believe. Yep. So Royals' first opportunity of man advantage here. Let's see what they can do. Nice win back to the point, and a shot would be really nice here. So just one note here with the district stuff, it's 15-minute periods, minute-and-a-half penalties. So Royals have a little more time. Mason wins it over back to Brecken. Brecken Tried to feed up the point there, but that does escape the zone, and they're going to have to regroup. Nice pass up to Nolan from Colin. Nolan's going to head down in. He's got Brecken driving, just couldn't quite get to him. Fired through the skates of both Mason and Brecken. Brecken first on it. Brecken behind, leaves it for Mason. Mason out to the point to Colin. Colin shot it wide off the helmet of Wayzata player. Nolan gives chase. Bring around here. Let's see if Colin can hold that. Not able to. Good efforts. But Mason tries to feed Nolan, just not able to connect on clean pass there. Wayzata just good play to chip it down into the zone. Royals, little miscommunication on the D pair. Mason's going to come in there, try to help dig that out. And now Colin emerges. Colin to Remy. Remy's got Cooper up ahead of the pack. Cooper stripped of the puck, but Remy's with it behind it. He tried to go off the boards. That didn't work. 9 seconds remain in the main advantage for Wayzata or Royals. Wayzata just dancing through everybody, but last second poke off the stick allows Royals to emerge, or at least prevent anything further from coming. Cooper goes cross rink to Remy. Remy works around one. He's got 4 around him. He's going to go for a line change and get that puck deep. Asher speed off the bench there. Oh, get that. Max now with it. Up over the top there. Good pressure by Asher off the bench. Max able to jump in there and get a shot towards the net. Just sails over the top. Colin tried to step away from Wayzata player and get a shot off. Just rolls off his stick. Great back check by Colin. He's able to come back away with that and emerge. Up to Max. Max 1-on-2. Off the goalie's mask. Great shot there. Just 6 inches to the right there, and that's right by his ear hole and in the net. Max against the boards there. Good body position. Comes out with that. Colin's going to jump in there. Head low. Finds Will in the slot. Get that guy behind you. Get that guy behind you. Good effort by Colin. Comes in and breaks it up. But Rocky with a big save. The 1-1, 7:20 left here in the first period. Wayzata gets that face-off one back. Comes back to the point. They're going to try to fire it through. Redirected on net and goal. Redirected on the way through. Rocky with the initial saves, but not able to take the stick away from the Wayzata players out front. And Wayzata now with the 2-1 lead. Royals will possess the face-off, fired it in. Brecken's going to hard charge. He's going to be first on it. Got Nolan out front. Tried to feed in, but doesn't quite connect. Mason with it, chips it in. Mason left it back for Nolan. Comes back to, oh, is it in? Oh, quick whistle. Good group, a good line. Good shift. That's what I was looking for. Good opportunity. Puck was never covered, but ref lost sight of it and whistle blown. Brooks on the draw. Comes out to Cooper. Remy had an opportunity. Fired it just wide. Brooks, good job. Oh, right through the crease. Wayzata emerges. They're going to fire it, wishing a prayer, but it's right on Charles's stick. It's all the way through. Remy's going to give chase on the far side, but Wayzata first on it. Vincent, good job to jump in there. Nice quick pass up to Brooks. Brooks wanted to feed Remy, finally got it through. Brooks wiped out at the blue line, but Remy shot on net, goalie to save. Back to Remy though. Taken from him as Max comes in to line change and they're able to get that puck. Double team back there. And Wayzata coming up ice with it. Good stick by Collins, stops that. Fired down and around, taking, I thought it was taken by Vincent, but it comes all the way through. Wayzata off the boards where Vincent steps into it. Max up to Will. Dangerous play to the middle there, but Collins able to jump in there and grab that. Collin across to Will. Good forecheck by Asher there. Asher is going to pressure things. Still on top of it. Continues to battle. Sticks flying, bodies flying, gloves flying. And Max with a puck behind the net. Wayzata now works it around into the corner. Just out of the reach of Asher. And Wayzata going to be offside. See what these Royals can do here. Down 2-1, 4:45 left. Mason ties up on the face-off, allows Brecken to grab it. Wayzata player goes down, would be a tripping penalty. And Royals back to the power play here. It should be 1:30. That's what they're fixing. That's on the wrong side now. Got the penalty up on the wrong side of the board here, but still 1:30 regardless. Good job by Brecken to jump in there. Mason out front. Oh, just flipped wide to that far side. Out to the point. Not able to be held at the point, unfortunately, and Royals have to regroup. Fired in. That should be an ice. The Royals coming back here for the face-off. Why is the clock running? Mason wins it over to Vincent. Vincent over to Collin. Collin up to Brecken. He's got Mason trying to feed Mason, I think, but just rolled off his stick. Vincent back in. Mason going to come in there. Chipped off the boards there. Actually, nice play by Wayzata player. Oops. Collin collects it in neutral. Collin towards the net. Good shot on net. Mason's trying to dig that loose, but goalie is able to get that freeze. Mason wins it over to Collin. Collin back to the point, but just too far, and Vincent is going to be chased out of the zone. Nolan with it on the far side. Nolan, good job to work his way in. He's got Brecken and Mason towards the front. Chopped it back towards where Mason was, just wrong side, and not able to get an opportunity with that. Vinny behind the net, leaves it for Mason. Mason up to Brecken. got, oh, Brecken tried to shove it across to Remy, just didn't quite get all of it. Wayzata good pressure here to prevent the Royals from really getting a whole lot of anything going. Remy forced forward, fought through a little hook hold. Wayzata now was 2-on-1 for a moment. Royals come back in with a lot of reinforcements. Wayzata got an open stick in the slot there. Maybe Remy is going to take a Wayzata player down, and Wayzata player holding the stick. This is getting close to getting a little bit out of control. And Wayzata player is down. 2:09 left here in the first. Draw just kind of hung out in the face-off dot there, finally taken by the Royals. Max tries to feed over to Asher, no luck. Pops loose, Asher does step into that. Fired wide of the net, looks like Will's first on it. Tries to pitchfork it around Wayzata player, that doesn't work. Twice, 3 times. Wow, bad camera work. Finally does exit the zone and offside. You'd think after all these games I'd be in mid-season form with the camera work, but apparently not. Struggling today. Wayzata D-to-D flips it up off the glass high. Gibb plays it back out up to Ash. Finally does escape, or sorry, doesn't escape the zone, but Wayzata plays it further in. Tip towards the net, glove down, and sent over to the boards there by Charles. Charles around, up Asher's got a step, but and this is almost like playoff hockey. It kind of is, but Royals and Wayzata back and forth, fair here. Only the cameraman was as good here. Slid it up to Asher. Asher 1-on-3, gets around 1, but tall order to get around 3 or 4 Wayzata players. Nolan with it, flips it up. Brecken comes in to try back and forth. Colin tries to feed Brecken, get intercepted by Wayzata. Now Brecken gets it, and there should be a 3-on-2 here. Good pass across, rolls off a Nolan stick. He's going to try to chase it down. Let's see if the Royals can play this well to get that puck. Had a chance there, threw it off the skates of Mason, came towards the net, but not able to get to a shooting area, and that'll do it for the first. Royals down 1. 9 shots to 7 for the Royals. Not a bad period, honestly. Redirected shot on the way through for 1 goal, and the second one was, I'm trying to remember now. So far, so long ago. But anyways, Royals find themselves with a 1-goal deficit, battling, trying to stay in this thing. boys can do here for the start of the second. Starting things with Max, Will, and Asher. That sounds like a goal to me. Wayzata's got some big kids though. Look at that. Max is no small guy, and that Wayzata center towers over him. Wayzata grabs that puck, heads up ice. It's going to be offside. He's a big dude. Got at least 2 to 3 inches on Max there. Puck dribbles all the way into the Wayzata zone. Wayzata fires it up. Able to get around Asher at the line. Good hard shot. Rocky glove, but drops wide of the net. Rocky's down and get a whistle. And shots 9-7 Royals. Royals had a couple opportunities. Good battle by Brooks on the faceoff. Puck finally does get pushed forward towards the net, but got Remy in the corner. Vincent also helping out. Wayzata tries to get it towards the front. Does finally dribble through, but Cooper first on it. He's going to fire it down. I'm not sure if it'll be enough for an ice. And no ice. And now an ice. So delayed call on the icing. Before we come back here. Face off. Good job by Cooper to jump in there and grab that. He's going to fire it down and maybe another ice. And it is. Do it all over again. A lot of work for nothing as they come all the way back down here to do it for the third time. Brooks, clean face-off win over to Colin. Colin makes Wayzata player fall down, fired it towards, that came out, and that'll be an offside. We'll change up lines, see if we get a different result here. Both sides. Mason wins it over to Nolan. Nolan off the boards. Brecken's going to collect it, I think. Yep. Brecken steps in with some speed. Got Nolan driving. Brecken, good job. Oh! Good shot by Brecken. Go ahead, a pad down. Doesn't get through. Good tried to hold that one. Got through, and Charles is going to come back and help cover up. Charles with speed. Brecken goes down. Mason and Gibb converge on the Wayzata player. Get that puck loose. Gibb fires it across over to Charles. Charles around to Gibb. Gibb reverses it back. He's got Brecken in the middle. Goes to Nolan up the boards. Brecken's still in the middle. Brecken's going to come on in. Oh, Brecken had Mason. He saw he had Mason. Just couldn't get it through. There'll be a penalty there on the Royals. Chip on, I believe, was it Colin maybe? Oh, they blew the whistle, so. They didn't blow the whistle, then you. Blow the whistle. Puck rimmed around. Wayzata behind the net. That's going to be dangerous. Rocky. Oh, no. Get that out of there, boys. Wayzata with possession, circling around. Vincent, good strong play by Vinny. Love it. Up to Asher. Asher, good job to swipe that puck out. And that is fired out, or in and back out. Wayzata with it now. Wayzata working their way through center ice area. Going to wind up. That's going to be blocked and go wide of the net. Up to the point. Going to go D to D. Got a lot of room. Rocky sees that one the whole way, though, and he'll glove that. Good job to give Rocky clear sight lines on that one. Able to glove that. .39 seconds remain on the shorthanded situation after the penalty had Colin. Again, not a bad penalty. He was preventing a breakaway. Feel bad for those centers. Those face-offs are really hard to read. He just kind of tosses them towards the circle. Fired up. Wayzata chips it down in. Charles should be the first on it. Royals have opportunity to kind of set up. Charles kind of bounced off the back of the net trying to feed Gibb. Brecken with it now. Wayzata behind the net. Charles pressuring. Mason got a stick on that one as they tried to go D to D, and that will do it for the power play. Oh, almost that opportunity. There we go. Brecken with a shot right through the legs of the D. Good save, good shot. I like it. Mason now behind the net. It's got Nolan working towards the front. Oh, nice! Royals tie it up. On the delayed power play, or delayed penalty. Mason back to the point there for Colin, and Colin shot it redirected on the way through. I'm not sure who got a piece of it, but either way, Royals tie this thing up. Not sure who the refs will give the goal to, and either way, great play by Colin to get that shot through. Up to the point there for Colin. Colin steps in. Tried that. Low and hard. There's going to be a race to get back into the play here for the Royals. Almost got around Vinny, but good play to get that thing disrupted. Remy and Cooper played catch, which is nice to see, moving that puck around. Remy into the corner there. Wayzata fires it around the boards where Asher gets chased. Asher has a stick on it, able to get that thing knocked down. Dribbles through. Brooks trying to get something on it. Now it comes to Ash. Ash trying to get to his forehand, not able to. Puts a backhander on net. Flipped up off the boards. Colin fires it back down low again. Good shift. Kept the pressure in. And Remy going to the box for a cross check. So Royals having to kill one off here. Hopefully we can kill this one off. Boys worked hard to get this thing tied back up. It would be a shame to take a silly penalty and give it right back here. Wayzata, where they've got a lot of time and space. I think that was a shoulder of Rocky up over the net. Max working his way through. A cross over to Asher. Asher's going to try to give chase, force his way in there. Good job. Wayzata works it through to center ice. 2-on-2 with the line. Gibb tries to hold him to the outside. Good help by Asher. Gets in there and gets that thing loose. And ice. So Gibb will ice that. Take a change here. Honestly, that may be a game plan here. I'm not sure. I've seen it a couple times here with the icing on the shorthanded situation. So I'm not sure if it's just Mason tries to chip it out, not quite able to escape the zone. Wayzata sipped it over, but Colin first on it. Good pressure by Colin in the corner. Brecken comes in and helps out. Mason just shovels it up the boards there. Long shot, blocked out up front, and Brecken with it now. Brecken 1-on-2, gets it around. And hopefully, again, we're short-handed, so don't get everybody caught down low. Mason pressures, gets that puck turned back the other way, around. Oh, nice pass out front there, just not quite able to connect. Wayzata now 3-on-2, entering the zone. Good stick by Gibb, but again, 3-on-2. Rocky! Save! Big glove save by Rocky. Chances at both ends, but Rocky snares that one. So back to even strength there, it looks like. Good job by Asher to jump in and help on the face-off. Max now chases here. Wayzata's going to spin back around, fire it. Gibb should be first on it. Gets around the one Wayzata player, tries to get it through to Will, but doesn't quite. Oh! Redirected on the way in. Rocky sure on the glove there and gets another freeze. Wayzata takes that face off through, trying to feed it to the front, and they do and score. Again, just unfortunate that you leave sticks available standing in front of the net like that. Worked so hard to get this thing tied back up, and this one mental lapse ends up putting them back behind the 8-ball. Wayzata quickly back in now. Colin defending nicely. Takes that puck away. He's going to head up ice. He's got Remy on the far side. He's got Cooper on the near side. Colin gets around. Fed towards the Remy in the middle there. Doesn't quite get a shot off. Again, I didn't quite see if that got through to him or not. Good rush by Colin, though. I like the idea. Colin up to Cooper. Cooper not able to get that puck out. Finally fired through, and Wayzata swing and a miss. Cooper just not able to grab that. Remy takes a swing at it, doesn't get it. Finally chopped into the zone there where Vincent will fire it up. Clears the zone. Battle down here with Brooks and Remy. Got it across to Coop. The shot. Shot towards net there, and goalie will swallow that one up. I like the idea of that. Mason wins it over towards Brecken. Wayzata player able to jump in front there, though. Good poke by Gibb at the blue line. Works his way in, shot off the side of the net. Going to be fired around. That's unfortunately Gibb's point, and he had just kind of come down in on the rush, so sneaks out of the zone. Quickly up by Gibb to Nolan off the skates. Got enough of a poke to get it across to Brecken. Got Mason following. Shot towards the net, misses. Nolan with it, fires it, tries to fire it. Nolan now chips it further, Brecken with it. Oh, goal! Oh! No goal. Brad arguing that one. It looks the way they were celebrating. If his goal, puck ended up in the net, but no goal for Royals apparently. Mason good face-off win, gets it back to Charles. Charles rims it down around. Mason's going to be first on it. Gets it back to Brecken. Brecken spins, not able to possess. And Royals get chase here as Wayzata tries to break it out. Brecken got speed. Mason and Nolan coming with him. Brecken gets around the first line, poked off of his stick. Mason's going to come in there, try to help seal things off. Wayzata in the zone, flips it towards the net. Rocky gloves that. Fired to the corner. Wayzata first on it. Tried to go towards the net there, but right to Gibby. Gibb flip pass over to Nolan. That's going to be hard to receive. Nolan knocks that one out of the air. Fires that puck down low. And Max. Nice chase. Good job by Max. Just out positioned by the Wayzata player on that one. Puck in the ref's skates. Fired back towards Asher. Played back to Vinny. Vinny's going to go up to Max. Got a couple Royals streaking across the middle there, but just not with enough speed to hit him in stride. Got 4:06 left here in the second. Wayzata dangling. Shot towards the net. Rocky stick away. Will trying to get it up off the boards and out of the zone, but Wayzata seals that off, and finally they'll just fire across corner where Colin grabs it. Colin, good little vision to get it through to Asher. Asher, it wasn't a pass necessarily, but it worked the same way. Colin splits Wayzata. Asher with it. Asher looking for a seam. Forcing his way through Wayzata. Back to Max. Will was flashing free for a moment in the slot, but not able to get it through. Vinny, good defensive play. Turns that back. Will to Max. Brecken kicked it into the zone. Wayzata quickly back out. This could be 2-on-1. Good back check by Brecken, though. No arm up, so thought there could have been a little bit of a hook, but nothing called. Nolan battling for it. Finally, someone wants to get this thing. Ends up, I think, on net. I think Rocky had to make a save there. Cooper with Max. Slide it up to him. He's going to get caught from behind. Chopped off his stick. Cooper follows up, though. Good stick by Cooper. Holds that puck in the zone. And that's going to be too many men. Should have been too many men. Royals get away with one. Good hold by Gibby. Redirected by Remy on the way just wide. 2:04 left here in the second. Wayzata got some speed here. Gibbs slows him up, but he still gets through. And Rocky with a good save. Remy got it across. Brooks Be offside. Royals change things up. 1:34 left in the second. 3-2. Why is the clock running? Gotta fix the clock. They keep losing seconds every stoppage as they don't stop the clock here. So a good 7 seconds ticked off there. Put 10 seconds back up. First, I don't think that was us. I thought that kind of was in already, but we could do it all over again. Try this draw again. Poke through. Brecken steps in. Brecken's going to drive the net. Got Nolan and Mason down in the vicinity. Puck bounced over Mason's stick, but good job by Colin to hold. Now chopped in, and it'll be in the Royals bench. So face off all over again. This time face off in the zone. Mason wins it over to Breck. Brecken back to the point. Fired. Put that in. There we go. Royals. Good shot from the point. Exactly what this group needs to do. Colin having a killer game. Nolan cleans up that rebound. Everything worked the right way there. Win the face-off, got it back to the point. One-timer by Nolan on net. And Royals right back in this. Mason wins this face-off over to Nolan. Mason's going to push it in. They're going to try to get another one here. Got Brecken towards the front of the net. Got it towards the slot there. Nolan with it. Oh, just missed it. 1 minute left here in the third. Colin with it. Colin working his way around the Wayzata player. Got some speed. Cross over to Nolan. Nolan's shot wide. He's going to come up the other side. Vinny steps up, gets past him, but Colin, good job to cover up back behind. Goes to the far side where Max collects. Max looking for his options. Finally gets Nolan with it. Nolan just forcing his way through. Good little pass by. Get it. Oh, good save. Good shot. Great save. Royals looking to try to get this lead. 20 seconds left here in third. Good clean face-off, went back to the point. Shot towards the net, gets a leg on the way through. Asher with it. Asher bodied off, gets pushed down. Charles, good reach by Charles, gets that poke loose. Just a second left here in the period, so that'll do it here for the third. Royals battle back to tie this thing back up. We'll be back as it will. Nope. All right, so we're ready to get going here for the third. Teams stretching after their little intermission break. Ref says, get your butts in the face off that. We're ready to go. Let's see who's ready to go. "15 minutes left here, obviously. 15-minute period, so that would by Mason. Brecken comes in to help force it forward. Brecken off the boards. Gets around to Mason. Mason's got it. Quick start here. He's going to go to the point. Works in the pass. Colin, good shot. Just goes wide. Vincent's going to try to race his way, but Wayzata with a good reach there at the end. Pokes that past him. So I like the start here for the boys. Whoops. I was anticipating where that play was going. It didn't make it. Wayzata, good job by Colin. Standing off the net. This gets buried, and that'll be a penalty. And Royals man advantage begins. 14-18, so just 42 seconds. Hopkins math into this third period. Royals get the opportunity for a man advantage. Good first shift, though. Boys set the tone. Shorzy coming out on Hulu apparently February 21st. Watch it. Good job by that group to play down in their end, get some opportunities. Goes D to D to D. Gibb tries to work around. Got a good reach there. Poked it forward to Asher. Asher further along to Max. Max off the side of the net. Gloves that back down to himself. Will's going to dive in there, help him out. Good vision by Will up to the top there. Charles, not sure what happened there. It looked like he was, another check. That one's uncalled. They didn't want to give us a two-man advantage. Max behind the net. Asher back there. Tried to slide it towards the front there on the side. Good job by Charles. Fired high over the top of the net by Asher. Let's see if Gibb can hold it. He does. Gibb stick gets shocked on his attempts there, but does stay in the zone. Wayzata finally just works it far enough. I don't think they got to change, and Gibb's going to jump in. Just half a second too late there as Gibbs' shot gets taken away. Asher misses the net. Just got to hit the net there. Max redirects it down further. Puck's going to be chipped around. Wayzata does get it. Good stick by Nolan, breaks that loose for a second, but Wayzata got around. Good save by Rocky. Vincent came out to help cut down that opportunity as well. Vincent off the back of the Wayzata player, I think, and now Nolan with it. Nolan up to Max. Max gets tripped, and we will back to the power play here. Good job by Max moving his feet. Wayzata player gets a stick in there and rails right back to the man advantage. Had some good puck movement with that last one. I don't think they got a whole lot through, but they did get some opportunities. Mason on the draw. The puck was sitting there. Good hold, and Wayzata player gloves it down. Wayzata sees that loose puck and is able to jump in there and grab it. Good job by Brecken. Ooh, dangerously thrown towards the front of the net. Little sloppy on the pass there, but Wayzata way offside. They're going to have to touch up. Mason with it. Works his way into the zone, bodied by Wayzata player. Gibbs quickly back up to Brecken, rolls off the stick. 44 left on the man advantage, and that puck is going to be deflected, so no ice. Set for Brooks. Brooks tried to fire across to Remy off of Wayzata skates, and they are just going to fire that puck down. Gibbs steps in front, fires it nicely across over to Remy. Remy fired wide, a good hard shot, just not on target. 17 left in the man advantage here. Good hold. Wayzata does finally get that puck forced through. And 3 seconds left, and that'll do it for the man advantage. Good long pass up to Cooper. Cooper's got Remy on the far side. Brooks with it. Shot right through the crease, I believe. I don't know if the goalie had it, if it was on net. Good hold. Cooper pokes it. Puck, no real strong control, but that'll be offside. The shot's still 18-14. Not sure how much I trust our scoreboard metrics here with the time issues, but that's what they got. Max pushes down, gives a burst of speed here. He's going to barrel his way in there and get a good chance to get that puck loose. Asher now fighting for it. Wayzata takes it away, fires it across ice. That's going to not connect, and Colin, great step up to get in there. Wayzata now 3-on-1. We got to have a good back check here to break this thing up, and we do. Wayzata trying to find a way to get to the front of the net. Good job to tie up any sticks. Asher now 3-on-1, rolls off his stick, but right onto Max's. That's a good little body there. Max continues to push that puck down low. So as we're seeing, they are letting a little more physicality as we head into this district tournament. Max, good body position, but puck sneaks by him. Nolan jumps in there to help out. 2 rolls behind the net, gloved down by Wayzata. Dangerous play to set up the middle, get around Brecken, but it does work. Vinny with it. Vinny to give up to Brecken. Mason and Brecken come down. Oh, redirected on net. Mason chops towards the front of the net. Nolan jumps in there. Mason digs that out. Tries to slide around, hits a skate of Wayzata, unfortunately, though, and that ends that opportunity. Good job by Gibb to hold that to the outside. Poked up to the D. Gets around a couple. Rocky with a good save, and that will be pinched against the side of the net for a freeze. Good play by Wayzata to kind of dance around a few. But Rocky with a good save. Coop with it. Just kind of disappears off his stick, regains it, fires it down low. Wayzata bursting out center ice. That doesn't touch, should be an ice, and it is. Come all the way back. Brooks on the draw, where he's been pretty darn good. Vinny fires it back down to Remy. Remy tried to get around one. That didn't work, but Brooks comes in, helps out. Back up to the point. Vinny right at the blue line holds that in once again. Tries another time. This might lead to a opportunity for Wayzata. But Colin, great stick. And puck will dribble out of his own. Wayzata's going to have to regroup. It's poked past Cooper, but Vincent first on it. Stops behind the net. Tries to fire it up to Cooper. There hit Colin's skate. But a nice outlet from Cooper to Remy. Remy will slide it around on one side and skate past him on the other. Continues to work his way through. Max now jumps in there. Max with it towards the net, dribbling around. And goalie will get the freeze. 7:21 left here in the third. Obviously, these games need winners and losers, so we'll go to an extra session if it's still tied up at the end of 3. Oh no, this is trouble. Colin, great job to gum things up. Pass got through, but Wayzata not able to cleanly receive it. Vinny up to Will. Got to get that out, Will. It did trickle out, so that should be an offside, and it is. Mason ties him up. Allows Brecken to come in there. Back to Gibb, back to Brecken. Brecken works his way around, got towards the net. Mason tries to dig it out. Oh, it's loose. Oh. Puck comes out. Mason got a poke on it, keep it in play. Royals had a couple of really good opportunities. Puck turned over. Tried to force one out front. That doesn't work this time, unfortunately. Mason comes in, gets a steal of that one. D to D up to Cooper. Cooper across to Mason. Works his way through, keeps chopping at it. Brecken now comes in. Oh, he probably helped to see it. Brecken, a shot on net. There with a save. Brecken continues to force, going to come out to Gibb. Gibb's got Mason up front. Tries to redirect that one as it was going high and wide. Royals trying to finish the line change, I think, but continue to maintain possession. Mason with it. Mason gets knocked down. Comes out to Cooper while Cooper's got a chance. Fires it high. Wayzata now with it. Fires it across ice. I think the Royals will get the rest of the line change that they needed without losing possession of it. Cooper with it. Cooper across corner where Brooksy goes and gets chased. Wayzata high off the glass. Gonna go just get past Vincent, and he was able to play it and wasn't able to, well, had the opportunity to play it and didn't get a chance to. That would be no ice. Wayzata quickly back in. Oh, no. Fired up over the top of the net. Back to the point here. Good block by Remy. Vinny with it, pushes up to Remy. Remy not able to get past the skates of Wayzata. Come up to Cooper. Cooper will exit the zone with it. It might stop and curl. No. No ice. They wave it off. Not sure why it was waved off, but waved off nonetheless. Asher reaches around, gets in. Good dance. Continues to force, just poked off his stick last moment. Puck does come back to him. Asher is determined and motivated here. Max with it. Oh, got his stick on it just as he was shooting. Forced that puck to go up high and over the top of the net. Up to Asher. Got caught from behind by Wayzata there as he was trying to collect that puck. Max, good stick, gets that loose. Pulls it round one. Will got that puck. Good reach by Asher. Again, Asher, very effective. That would be a no penalty, apparently. I thought they were going to get him for a hook. They called it. That would have been warranted. Fired through the front of the crease. Wayzata, lots of bodies tripping and falling everywhere. Rocky will freeze that one. 3 minutes. 3-3 in the third. Mason wins that draw, taken by Brecken. Brecken's got Nolan. Brecken driving. Good shot, good save. In the corner there, Brecken should be able to dig that one out. Nolan with it now. Nolan to the point to Gibby. Gibbs' shot is going wide off of a skate. Oh! Puck in the crease, just in the skates of Brecken, not able to get it. Get it, Mace! Oh! Good shot, barely gloved that one down. Puck thrown away, Nolan's gonna grab it. Up to Brecken. Mason driving. Mason with it behind the net. Brecken down. It is ringed around, taken by Charles. Charles got a chance to shoot off of the head of somebody. Mass confusion and mayhem. Brecken behind him. Finds it. Puck comes out the other side. Gibb gloves it. This time, blockered away. Tried again. Gibb not able to steal this time and reset. That was a minute 20 in the zone. Gibb all by himself. Chopped off his stick on that. Oh! Come on, boys. Minute 25 left here in the third. Good stick by Vinny. Will with it. Come on, boys. Get in there. Good job, Vinny. Nice pass. Oh. Max giving everything he can here. Somehow Colin's going to grab it, and he's got some time. Oh, good shot by Colin. Again, another 6 inches to one side or the other, and that's in the net. Yeah! Woo! After 45 seconds left. Royals all over them. Peters to finally get that from the back of the net. 35.8 left here in the game. Royals need to hold this thing. Get it out. Mason gets that puck out, gets it loose to Brecken. The longer they keep it in the zone, the longer they can't pull their goalie. Nolan, good pressure, chops it down. Mason's going to jump in. Taken from him, he's still battling for it, trying to get that thing loose. 18 left on the clock. Brecken with it, came out of the zone. Nolan now fighting for it. Get back, boys, get back. Three, two, one, and your Royals won it the first round. There you go. Here's some play if they want to. Royals 4-3 over Wayzata Gold. Good battle all around. So we will see you tomorrow against OMG. Goals, I think today were Mason, Colin. Obviously, the last one from Asher. I'm trying to remember who I forget. Oh, Mason, Colin, Nolan, and Asher with goals today. And Royals on to the second round of the first bracket here, the B3 PVB1 tourney. Anyways, we will see you guys soon.